This question should be done in the round 2. It says it's a 5 by 5 grid. Each of the latter represent a digit out of 1 to 9. So it has to be a digit from 1 to 9. In none of the rows and column, the two or more ladders represent the same digit. So every row and every column has have different digits. The sum of the digits assigned to the ladder in each row and column is given in the bracket alongside that row and column. So if I am saying this is 8, the A plus B has to be 8, C plus D plus E has to be 21, and so on. Okay. Now the first starting point is, you should understand that if I talk about this 7, this should be equal to B plus E plus G. So B, E and G together should be 7, and none of them can be same. And the 7 can be obtained only by 1, 2 and 4. So this can be in any order. Okay. Another situation is this B cannot be 4. Why? Because if this is 4, this has to be 4. Reason being this summation is 8. So I know this is not 4. Okay. If I come alongside here, this 23. 23 can only be obtained with one scenario, which is 9 plus 8 plus 6. No other possibility. Okay. So when I talk about this 23, this is 9 plus 8 plus 6. This 16 can only be formed by 9 plus 7. Okay. So if you verify, can I guarantee that this K should be 9? Because I want 9 plus 7 here. K cannot be 7. Otherwise 23 would not be achieved. So if this is 9, this is 7. Okay. I want the sum of J and L to be 9. So if this is 7, this has to be 2. Right? If this is 2, this has to be 8. 2 and 8, 10. Okay. 9 and 8 already filled. The third number which is missing was 6. So I fill in 6 here. Okay. I know that F, G and H together should be 10. 6 already there. So F and G together should be 4. It can only be happen in a 1 plus 3 form. You know that this place cannot be 3 because it is only occupied for 1, 2 and 4 because of 7 wala case, right? So this has to be 1 and this has to be 3. If this is 1, okay, now this cannot be 4, so this has to be 2, so this has to be 4. If this is 2, this has to be 6. Now if this is 4 and this is 21, that means C and D together should be 17, and it can only happen if it is 9 and 8, and it has to be 8 because of 11, so it has to be 9. Okay. It is asking for the value of A. The value of A is 6. The value of E is 4. And the value of I is 8. So if I talk about the value of A plus E plus I, this is 6 plus 4 plus 8, it has to be 18, right? So this question, A plus E plus I can figure it out that this I already discovered A plus E plus I is 18 in the last slide, right? We already discovered that. So what is the value of A plus E plus I? 18. So I answered the question easily. Okay. If I move on to the next question, it says that the value of HIK is 24. So I already draw the table. It is saying instead of 23, this is 24. And 24 can be obtained only by 9 8 and 7. This 7 can only be because of 1, 2 and 4. We already know this place cannot be 4. Okay. What is the value of C plus F? C plus F. So as of now this look like 11, but I need to verify whether this is same or not. So I put a question mark here. Okay. It says that assume all other sum remains unchanged, else it would have been very difficult for us. Okay. Now, okay, you already have done this. Okay. When you come here, 16. So this is 9 plus 7. Now there are two possibilities. If you place this is 9, this is 7, or you place 7, then this is 9. Okay. If this is 9, then this is 0, because the sum of these two numbers is 9. Is it allowed? No. So this case is out. Okay. If I talk about here, if this is 7, this has to be 2, because this summation was 9, so it is achieved. If this is 2, this has to be 8, so this is also achieved. Okay. 9, 8, 7, so this is 7. Okay. I want the summation to be 10, so it can be either 1 or 2, or 2 or 1. So I take two cases. I fill in 2 here and 1 here, and I fill in 1 here or 2 here. Okay. I just copy the numbers here again. So I am just saying this is 9, this is 7. I'm just copying it. This is 2, this is 8, this is 7. Okay. Now 7, 2 and 1, 10. Verified. This is done, this is done, this is done. Okay. Now here it cannot be 4, so 4 is here and 2 is here. Similarly, here it cannot be 4. We already discovered that in a previous case. So here it has to be 4 and here should be 1. Okay. Now, if I fill in the further values, if this is 2, this is 6. Why? I want this to be 8. This is also achieved. If this is 1, this has to be 7, because this has to be 8. This is also achieved. Okay. Now, if I fill in 4 here, clear? This has to be 9 and 8. It has to be 8. Why? Because I want 15 to be here. If this is 6, this has to be 9. Why? Because this has to be 15 to be here, right? So if this is 9, I want 8 here, so that my 9 and 8 together become, okay, 21. And I fill in 9 here, so that 9, 8 and 4 together become 21. 9 and 1 in any case become 10, and 8 and 2 in any case become 10. So my answer is definitely 10. Here there is one important point, that there is no option saying cannot be determined, right? So even if I only consider the case 1 and my answer comes out to be 10, I can confidently opt the option number A. Or I had assumed the case 2, I can confidently assume 10 as a right answer.